This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number one goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Gamecocks will kick it away and start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Hand off to the single back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Gamecocks are in the red zone. Ball handed off.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. QB keeper all the way. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. The Gamecocks will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. They try to sneak it for the first.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches. Simple call, quarterback sneak. But a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That's one of the more impressive drives that I've seen in a long time. They did not throw the football. And this running back got behind that big offensive line, just moved the ball all the way down the field, and then finally into the end zone. That is very discouraging for this defense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession pick on the very first play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be 1st down. He's going to hand this off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Dropping back. It's Stockton. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The catch all in here over the middle. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff running right. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. Well, Kirk, you've played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Oh, he makes the catch! And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's bringing it back. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll run it here. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The single back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. To throw, it's Stockton. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Look, they're now throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The offense trying to pour it on early here. First down and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense brings him down.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Offense facing second and goal. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try to run this one in. He goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Touchdown, South Carolina, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
That makes the score South Carolina.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Fleming. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the handoff. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Let's try to run behind the big left tackle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Nice grab. It's Frazier. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And this time it's complete. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Bulldogs offense is on the move now. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Frazier. Breaks free. Now here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And they'll go right back to him on first down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And the wideout goes in motion. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, They've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. He keeps it himself. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. It's a keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a target, and it's complete. Broken tackle still going. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. The sure hands, it's Hunter. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. He made it. 3 points on the board. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense is back out there on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Sellers. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up with a first down at the 41.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And the Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Short connection to the tight end here. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First and 10 now for the offense. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gamecocks trying to cash in here in the red zone. On the ground, it's Wallace. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
The extra point is good. They're pulling away 35-3.
That makes the score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Georgia 3.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Lets it go quickly. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Touchdown, Gamecocks. A huge defensive score.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. South Carolina.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! It's a nice gain. Move the football up to the 27.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Brought down, the broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Green 25.
And he keeps it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. It's like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. He shreds the tackle. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Stockton. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. The penalty backs him up 1st and very long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Goes out to stiff arm. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Design quarterback run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loses 3. 2nd down coming up.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Wallace. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Single back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They'll hand it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Off the play fake on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking downfield, it's Knight. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Keeping it on the ground here. Zero running room. Stuck right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They're going to run it. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll try the right here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Chewing clock with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They'll kick it away here. He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. On the move now. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Georgia.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team. The character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense is back out there on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that run on the previous play.
42 Spiders. 42 Spiders.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Gonna run it. It's Wallace. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense just takes a knee here. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let any